What's up, everybody? Mr. Octagon here from Octagon Gaming. Now we're starting a new temporary series here on the channel, and it is NFL Draft on the Clock. We will be going through all 32 NFL teams and talk about what they should do during the NFL Draft and what I think they will do during the NFL Draft. Now, don't worry, I'll still be posting gaming videos regularly, but this will be the main thing going on for about the next week and a half on my channel or so, because Thursday is day one, which is the first round, and I want all 32 of these videos uploaded before the first pick is announced. So, the Browns, of course, are the first team, because they're going to be picking first, and they have 2 first-round picks, so we're going to be talking about both of those first-round picks, and I have a total of 5 minutes for each video, because I don't want to take all of your guys' time away. So be prepared for about 3 of these episodes per day. We're going to be talking about every team, even the ones that are not picking in the first round. I'm going to be going in order by, if everyone had a first round pick. So the 5th episode of the series will be with the Los Angeles Rams, even though they don't have a first round pick. We're going to be talking about the trade that they made, which is why they don't have a first round pick, and what they should do in the second round. So, the Browns are picking first, and they've stated that they're deciding between Myles Garrett and Mitchell Trubisky. Myles Garrett is a defensive end from Texas A&M, and he's been the number one guy ever since the season started. So that hasn't really changed. Mitchell Trubisky, he's not been the number one quarterback. That's been Deshaun Watson, but now it seems like it's going to be North Carolina's Mitchell Trubisky. So, I think it's a pretty easy choice. Myles Garrett is a world-class prospect. You don't find very many Myles Garretts. He's very similar to Jadeveon Clowney just a few years ago. Now, obviously, Clowney hasn't been great so far, but he had an excellent year last year, especially towards late in the season. So Clowney's going to be a great player. Khalil Mack, same draft class. Khalil Mack has been great ever since he walked onto a football field in a Raiders jersey. So, I don't think you go wrong with taking Myles Garrett number 1 overall. What I think they're going to do, I think they're going to take Myles Garrett. Pretty plain and simple. Now, they have the 12th pick, and they could go defense, they could go quarterback. So this is the situation on the quarterbacks. The chances of Mitchell Trubisky, Deshaun Watson, DeShone Kizer, or Pat Mahomes, at least one of them being available at 12 is very high. I don't think Trubisky will, but I would not be surprised if the other 3 are. My favorite is Watson. I know he's a winner. He's shown that he beat Alabama this year. So I like Deshaun Watson. However, no scouts have him as a first-round quarterback, which I'm a little on. As Pat Mahomes, he's been under the radar, low-key. He's been starting to fly up draft boards, and DeShone Kizer, he did get benched this year, which is why I'm a little on him. Quarterbacks, there are a lot of quarterbacks in this draft. However, I think they should wait till day 2 because there's a lot of cornerbacks in that second round, and I'd be surprised if maybe there'll be a quarterback available in the second round, but I'd be surprised if no more than 3 quarterbacks are taken in the first round. I think what I'm trying to say, I'm making it very confusing. What I'm trying to say is I think at least 3 quarterbacks will be taken in the first round this year. Obviously Trubisky. I think Mahomes will. I think Kizer will. And Watson, maybe he'll be like Teddy Bridgewater. Because that draft class had 3 quarterbacks taken in the first round. Blake Bortles, who's been Johnny Manziel, who we don't really want to talk about Johnny Manziel. Teddy Bridgewater was the last pick in the first round, and then Derek Carr. Derek Carr has been by far the best. Teddy obviously got injured. So Blake Bortles could be Mitchell Trubisky maybe, and maybe that Johnny Manziel could be Deshaun Watson. I'm not saying Deshaun Watson's going to do bad stuff off the field, but he could go in that range. However, I don't think he will be the second quarterback taken. And there are plenty of teams that could use quarterbacks or have old quarterbacks, such as the Saints, Cardinals, Giants, Steelers. Those teams all have old quarterbacks and may be looking to draft a new quarterback. So I hope you guys did enjoy this new type of video. Next episode, we will be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. Peace out, everybody.